maps. Matthew had watched the factories close one by one, watched his friends leave for cities that promised something better, watched his own dreams shrink, until all that remained was survival. He'd never married, never had kids. Some people whispered he was slow, others just figured he'd given up. But those who actually knew him, the few who bothered to look, saw something different. A quiet man who helped elderly neighbors carry groceries. A man who fixed broken bicycles for kids who couldn't afford new ones. A man who, despite having nothing, never turned away someone who needed help. Then there was Lena, 17 years old, raised in the county orphanage after her parents died in a car accident when she was 9. Bright, resilient. The kind of girl who tutored younger kids, even though she was barely getting by herself. She had plans, real plans. She wanted to become a nurse, wanted to leave Redford County and build something bigger than the limitations this town tried to place on her. The orphanage staff loved her. The kids looked up to her, but the people who ran things in Redford County, the town council, the church board, the ones who decided what happened to vulnerable people with no one to protect them, they had different plans for Lena. See, in towns like this, traditions have weight. And one of those traditions was that orphan girls, especially ones about to age out of the system with nowhere to go, needed to be married off. For their own good, they said. For stability, for protection. The town elders approached Matthew 3 months before Lena's 18th birthday. They didn't ask. They told him, "You're going to marry her. You'll get a small payment to help with expenses. She'll have a home. Everyone benefits." Matthew said no. Multiple times. According to people who were there. He told them he was too old. That it wasn't right. That Lena should have a choice. But when you're poor in a place like Redford County, your opinions don't carry much weight. They threatened him. Subtly at first. Comments about how his odd jobs might dry up, how his landlord might suddenly need his property back, how men who don't cooperate with community decisions sometimes find life gets very difficult. And Lena? She had even less power. The orphanage matron sat her down one evening, her voice dripping with false sympathy, and explained that marriage to Matthew was her best option. Otherwise, she'd be on the street the day she turned 18. No money, no support, no future. Did you really think you were going to become a nurse? That costs money, sweetheart. Money you don't have. This way, you'll have stability. Just until you figure things out. Lena cried that night. Her roommate at the orphanage